versus Sun, aka Rain. Sun actually has a really good record. Look at that, 13-7. I didn't see what Stork's thing was because it was buffering, so I'm just gonna go look over at this handy dandy thread on Team Liquid. It looks like Stork is 7-3 overall, 4-2 StarCraft 2. So he's actually not doing so bad. He looked a little bit shaky in the beginning of the season, but then definitely picked it up. Very, very nice. Oh, immediately get all those questions. What do you do, Sayle? What do you do for work? I sell esports. Yeah, that's what I do. I sell the hopes and dreams of esports lovers, or something. I'm like the BFG. I'm like the Big Friendly Giant. You guys read that book, right? You know how he like goes and collects like dreams from children. So he has like all these bottles of like nightmares and like happy dreams and stuff like that. See, whenever I make people happy on my stream, I get to bottle up all your joy, and then I can sell it like the BFG. Yeah. That would actually be an awesome job. I wish I could go around like collecting dreams. Although now that I think about it though, that sounds really sketchy. Because it's basically an old guy sneaking into children's bedrooms at night as his job. Just like think about that for a second. Like this big scary guy sneaking into kids' bedrooms. That can't be legal. Anyway. Going into the ace match. Alright. In the top left, oh, I didn't change the overlay, shit. In the top left corner is the red Protoss. We have none other than the Neo Hair Toss Stork. There he is, look at that. Awesome. Oh, we're actually frozen on his face. Oh no, there we go. And in the bottom right is the blue Protoss. We will have Sun. Stork versus Sun, sweet. So, let's see. Any cannon rushing? Any cannon rushing? Oh, no cannon rushing. Damn, should have got Movie to play this game. Instead, they're just gonna do the boring old pylon next to the Nexus. Ugh, how droll. Anyway, did my stream die? Oh no, it's fine. Okay, good. I have an emergency stream, so you don't miss any action. Because of course, if the stream crashes, it'll be like the game will be over in 3 seconds. Being a PvP. And I mean, it's very curious that January actually sent out Stork here instead of Roro. Because the thing is, even if Stork is a very good player, it's like PvP, you know, has, you know, like most mirror, or like any mirror really, has a certain degree of like chance involved. I mean, I don't really want to say chance or luck, but it kind of is. You know, you can get some pretty harsh build order disadvantages in mirrors. And in non-mirrors as well, but less so. And, you know, PvP especially is just a really volatile matchup, so, like, I would, even if Stork was really good, I would rather have a Zerg play. Or even a Terran. Oh, probably Zerg. Especially Roro, because he's awesome. So, we have slightly faster summoning score here for Sun. Summoning score just now started for Stork. And interestingly, Sun actually checked quite early for proxy gates at his natural. Stork just now setting a probe to go have a look, make sure there's nothing there. It's very interesting that Sun checked that. I mean, you know, don't really think of Stork as a very cheesy player, but maybe he watched that movie game earlier. He's like, well, you know, the movie can do it, so I'll be safe. Stork might try something. But now that I think about it, I don't think I've actually seen a single proxy gate game in Hybrid Pro League though. Have I seen any? I mean, we've seen cannon rushes obviously, but have we seen proxy gates? I think we might have seen one game that I'm forgetting. I feel like I've seen it once. Maybe I've seen it once. Maybe not. Anyway, Zealot is on the way for Sun, whereas Stork has actually just gone straight for his Stalker. We do see a second gateway already about to finish though for Sun. No second gateway just yet for Stork, I believe. Warp gate for both players. Almost identical timing. And yeah, Stork is just staying on his 1 gate production so far. He's gonna run around with a Zealot and Stalker. Oh, Stork did get a Zealot. Okay, I'm sorry, it actually finished already. I was just looking at the production tab. And we do have Chronos on the 2 warp gates, so chronoing out those Stalkers asaply here. So we're gonna have 3 Stalkers and a Zealot very, very quickly. Sun is, while we admire those lovely gateways. Oh, there we go. And Stork could be in a little bit of trouble here. This is almost looking like the reverse of Stork's game against Best in game 1 here, where Stork actually came with a lot of extra goons and kind of powered Best down with good micro. It looks like Sun might try and do the same thing to Stork here. Stork though is getting a sentry, so as long as he doesn't get caught outside, as long as he pulls his units back in time, he could be okay. Although it looks like the Stalker's already making their way over. Actually, Stork is just going to engage here. I don't think that's a good idea. Well, actually, he does have an extra probe though in this engagement. That one probe might actually be crucial. Probe does get picked off, but it actually allows him to pick off Sun's Zealot. So Stork actually does win the first engagement, gets a Zealot, trades a probe for a Zealot, but Sun actually has run a Zealot rather around the side here, is running in, might be able to, if he can pick off that sentry, that'd be huge, but I don't think Stork will let that happen. More importantly, I don't know if we can even see it happen. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, so does get a bit of damage off on the sentry, but is going to lose that Zealot. Stork actually uses a force field there. I don't know if that was the best use of the force field. The Stalkers could have chased it down anyway. Okay. Stork didn't want to move his Stalkers out of position to chase that Zealot, so he used a force field on that ramp. That seemed like a bit of a risky move, but it's going to be fine. Sun's not going to press the issue here, but Stork, that means he is -1 force field on that sentry, and he's still on 1 gateway. This is very risky, it seems, and there are the force fields isolating 2 of the Stalkers and trapping 2 of the Stalkers on the top here. Oh man, great force fields by Stork. He's probably going to sacrifice that Zealot on the low ground, but that is a worthwhile sacrifice for those 2 Stalkers he got on the high ground. I think he did lose 1 sentry as well, though, and we do have Blink on the way for Sun. The Stork expansion is getting close to finish. He's also got 2 extra gateways here. He's just going to try and hold with 3 gateways against the Blink Stalkers of Sun. Can he do it? If he can hold off the attack, he'll be in good shape. And so far, he has done a pretty decent job. But those 2 sentries are now out of energy. They have no force fields between them. But the thing is, Sun is still doesn't have enough units to poke up here yet, and we are actually lagging quite a bit. I'm going to switch streams in just a second here if it keeps lagging, so we don't miss any of the action here. Oh, it looks like it's kind of... No, alright. Switching to lower resolution. Yeah, that looks really weird. Alright, so Blink is about to finish here. And looks like we have a Robo about to finish as well for Stork. If he can chrono out an Immortal, that'll be so crucial in holding off this attack. Now Sun has actually opened up both attack paths here. Is he going to blink up here? Is he going to do it? Looks like he is getting ready to. Stork's actually pulling back to his Nexus a little bit, so he can maybe use his probes to help out as well. There are the force fields, but of course force fields not really going to do so much against Blink Stalkers. Now the probes are coming off the line here, but good Blink Micro from Sun. Is it going to be enough for Stork to hold? The probes are really not doing anything in this engagement. I don't know, you should just send them back to mining if they can't do anything. They're actually just stuck behind the force field, and look at this, Sun actually also has a pylon on the low ground there, so he can warp into Stork's main if he needs to. And I'm just trying to keep an eye on this HD stream. I think, oh, but there's a blink in from Stork. There's a blink in from Stork. I just realized we're using the audio from the wrong stream, but oh man, Stork is in a lot of trouble right now. He's warping in 2 more Zealots, but it's not going to be enough. Stork is in huge trouble. Oh no, Stork, he's actually, no, he does pick off a lot of the Stalkers. I don't know if he's in trouble or not. He needs to chrono out the Immortal. The Immortal is just now in production, though. I don't know why he didn't start that immediately. I thought the Robo should have finished a little while ago. Why did he not chrono out that Immortal? I'm not sure, but it looks like, oh, can he hold off? He throws down, he throws down a bad force field there, just kind of on the edge of the cliff there. And Sun is, well, it looks like he actually does block off the Stalkers, though, at least. More warpins on the low ground there. It's mostly Sentry Force there. That's not going to help against those Blink Stalkers. SKT coach looking a little bit nervous for Sun. I mean, Sun has to make this attack kill Stork because he's only got 1 base, but it looks like the Immortal comes down here. Is it going to be enough? It looks like Stork's actually going to retreat back up his ramp here. Might just abandon that Nexus. Or no, he is going to go back down here with the support of that Immortal. A Zealot being warped in as well for Sun to tank damage. Most of the Stalkers still alive. So many Stalkers. I think Stork should have just retreated up the ramp. And no, there's the big blinking up high. And the Immortal goes down. Stork is in a lot of trouble here. Sun Looks like he's going to take the game. Stork is down to almost no units. He's doing another warping, and there's the warping on the high ground. Stork is so dead to this Blink Stalker attack. And GG from Stork. Sun takes the game and takes a series for SKT. Stork has been defeated. It started out so well for Khan, taking the Brood War best of 3 2-0, but they couldn't finish it off. And Sun takes it down at the end there. Sorry for the stream issues. But at least we didn't miss anything. Yeah.